Alright everyone, what's up? It is Anders Hall here. I am starting my new podcast, YouTube, whatever it's called, Anders Sports Takes. Recently, it was the NFL playoffs, and I picked the winners of the first round. And everyone's going to think I filmed that video after the weekend picks because I got them all right. But promise me I didn't. Actually did all of these picks, did well. I did over-under. I'll be publishing that video before this one, so go watch that one. Check it out. It might not be as cool because it's coming out after. I was having some problems trying to figure it all out. But yeah, got that going. So, in today's episode, this is a new thing, so I'll just be talking a little bit about what I'll be talking about here. But as you can see, we have the ESPN open, so we're going to be making some picks on the second round of the NFL playoffs. We're going to give you some betting tips, player props, stuff like that. We'll do the 3 best player props for each game. I think it'll go 1 through 2, 3, so 1 being most confident, I think is going to hit, 3 being least confident, but if it's in my top 3, I think it's solid. First off, I'm going to read what I said for last week's games and see how I did. So let's open that up. I'm new to this, so it might be a little itchy-witchy, whatever the hell you call it.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I didn't check.
Okay. Let's start off with Rams, Carolina Panthers. So I picked Rams. Here's actually my paper right here. I went Rams, and the over-under was 45.5. I said over. Both of those hit. As a matter of fact, the score ended up being 65 total points. Way closer game than I was expecting, to be honest. Rams are heavy favorites here, so that wasn't a really hard pick for me. But I got that one right, so right now we are 2 for 2. For last week's games, I made the Green Bay-Chicago game. I picked Chicago. That one had me stressing for a bit. Let's hop into that one. And the over-under for that one was also, well, it was near that, 44.5. I said under. Definitely wasn't right. That was another high-scoring affair. Honestly, all these games are high-scoring, except for the Chargers New England. This one looks like it was 58. That's a lot. So I think I'm going to be taking a lot of overs for the next games based off these offenses, except for the Houston game and New England game, because they got great defenses, and yeah, I'll stick with that. This was a crazy game. I'm surprised they're keeping Matt LaFleur. To be honest, I think that's crazy. Did anyone see the handshake at the end? That was kind of funny. So now we're 3 for 4 because we got the over-under right wrong, but we got Chicago, picked that right. Surprisingly, they were underdogs. I didn't understand that. I knew it was going to be a close game, but I picked Chicago in the end because of them being at home. By the way, if you don't want to listen to me yap, go to my other video. I don't know. All right, next game, Buffalo, Jacksonville. Okay, I picked Buffalo. They won. It was a close game. Did I get this one right? 47. The over-under was 51.5. I said over. Wait, am I dumb? Can I count? 47. Oh, that's over. Wow, that was a close one. Holy cow. That's impressive. I think that's my best pick. Wow. So I picked the Bills just because of Josh Allen. They got a little more, experience. But yeah, this was one of the best games. It's honestly crazy overrated. I don't know how they put that one at 1. They should have switched that one with the New England game, I think. Yeah, that was a good game. All right, now we're going to hop into San Fran and Philly. San Fran was the underdogs, and I took them. It was a great pull by me. I took a lot of overs, by the way. This one was 44.5. I feel like I have to take that over, but I don't think it hit here. I took over 44.5, but I don't think that's a hit. 33 plus 9. No, that's under. Okay. Missed that one. Damn, that's rough. That would have been a nice one to hit. This was low-key a mid-game. I missed it because of hockey, but I watched it after. That was a mid-game. Alright, this game, the worst game out of all of them. Just really good defenses. And Chargers, as Flight said, flew across the entire world just to put up a field goal. Honestly, kind of an embarrassing performance from them. But the Patriots defense is really solid, so can't say much about that. I said under for this one. It was 45.5. Obviously, it was under. They only put up 19 points. Great pull by me. I also picked New England. I think New England's going to go deep, all right? So I went 2 for 2 on that one. Right now, I've only gotten 2 picks wrong. They were both, I said under and over, and then I got both those wrong. Okay, last game, we got Houston-Pittsburgh. Yeah, I definitely got that over-under wrong. Oh, hold up. Wait, did I get that wrong? Barely. What? I got this one right. So I picked Houston. Then no one thought Pittsburgh was going to win. The odds were honestly crazy. If I bet like this week, I obviously wouldn't have hit because I got 2 wrong, but I would have been hella close. It was really impressive. So I went Houston. I didn't know they were winning by this much. That's kind of impressive. I said under. The score was 38.5. I said under because it's really good defenses, but I was not expecting Houston to put up 30 points on the Steelers. Still, since the Steelers did absolutely jack shit, it ended up being 36, which is under 38.5, and then that is a hit. So overall, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10. I went 10 for 12. That's solid. That's solid. I would rate my picks for this week an A. I'm going to rate my picks for that last playoff week an A. A plus is when I get them all right, obviously. I'm going to give it an A. I meant 2 wrong, and it was barely. All right? And Green Bay, Chicago, just absolute duel for the ages. All right, let's hop into the division round. Let's make our picks, baby. Let's make our picks. Okay, so first up, we got that's not the division round. All right. We got the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, how's the resolution going? I've quit it already, Tom.
Buffalo Bills versus Denver Broncos. This is the game of the week, in my opinion. Let's check out these other games. Why are they not up there? It's pissing me off. Okay, let's check out these odds. So, 4:30 p.m. This is Saturday. The 6 seed or the 1 seed? That's pretty crazy. Let's look at these odds. Holy cow. That is insane right there. This is almost as close as the Philly San Fran stats. Okay, so it looks like we got Buffalo. All right, I'm going to write them down here. Buff at Den. Buffalo, minus 108. So when both teams are minus, for those who don't know how betting works, there's no underdog, there's no overdog, even though Denver is 4 lower than Buffalo. That just isn't a thing. They're both expected to win, as you can see with the percentages right there, 51 and 48. That's nuts. All right, and then obviously we have our spread and our total. I am going to pull up player props at the end. So I'm going to just do spread, total, and money line first, and then I'm going to pull player props later on. Don't call me crazy, but Josh motherfucking Allen is a Superman. He's an MVP. I'm taking him. I don't care. Denver might be the worst 1 seed of all time. They're still 1 seed, so they're still good, but I just can't. Buffalo, I'm going to take their money line. Now the total, over 46.5. I'm going to take the over. You want to know why? Powerhouse offensives. They got stars on both sides. Denver's defense is good, but Buffalo's offense is so good. And Buffalo's their defense is weak. We saw that against the Jaguars, who don't have the greatest offense in the world, okay? We saw that. The Jaguars put up, 30 fucking points? It was a crazy game. But the Bills are going to put up at least 25 points. And then it's going to be a close game. So I'm going to say Denver's going to put up 23. Right there, that is 50. All right, that's over 46.5. As we see, 46.5 looks like a high number, but when you put both teams' scores together, it really gets hit over a lot. So I'm going to take my over. Okay, then we have our spread. That's so close. It's going to be more than 1.5 points. There's no way. That's just such a low number. Okay, I'm going to take the plus 1.5. All right, move on to the next game. That's 4:30, Jan 17th. That's going to be the game of the week. I'm calling it right now. Get me back in the divisional round, please. Okay, now we got San Fran, Seattle. Wow, that's a battle. Ooh, I might take back.
This
My
new crispy
God,
pro.
no one cares what you talk.
What about that?
I might take back best game of the week, bro. All these games are gonna be so good. Houston, New England's gonna be the only bad game. That's gonna be a hell of a game. If I were betting, this is the game I wouldn't bet on. It could go either way. You don't know how Chicago's going to show up. I think if Chicago shows up their best, they can beat the Rams, but you just don't know how they're going to show up. Way too crazy of a game to bet on. I feel like these games you can bet on just by, like brain knowledge. You can call whatever. Give me the Seahawks. They've beat them, twice already this year? I have to take them again. The Seahawks are so fucking good. Their defense is literally the Legion of Boom all over again. Devon Witherspoon, such a tank. They got rookies here. Let's pull up the Seahawks roster real quick, just to show y'all what they fucking got. Alright. Let's put out some big hitters here. Byron Murphy, big fucking hitter. Devon Witherspoon, big fucking hitter. Rican Woolen, big hitter. Kobe Bryant, big hitter. This is just, they got tanks on this team. This defense is so overpowered. If you guys don't know, Skull Vikings. Alright, by the way. Vikings are my team. Who is Seattle Seahawks QB? Sam Darnold. If you don't know, he was the Vikings QB last year. The Vikings were so good. They were so good. But guess what? Sam Darnold was our QB in the playoffs. He just did absolutely nothing. He shit the bed, laid an egg. You could say whatever. He's the only liability on the Seahawks team in the playoffs. If it wasn't for him, I would say them by a mile. But it's going to be a very close game because of that. San Fran is going to come back for vengeance, all right? And because of that, because of Sam Darnold alone, give me the 49ers. You heard me say Seahawks, give me the 49ers. I hate Sam Darnold. And the Seahawks are going to be plus. Yeah, they're going to be plus again. This is almost exactly the same thing they had against the Eagles. Guess what? When they thugged it out. Brock motherfucking Purdy. Look at that. They're only giving a 41% chance of winning. What is this bullshit? What is this? This is horrible. Is Fred Warner... Oh, I don't know. Okay, he's a 21-day practice window. Over 44.5. Look, I'm going to take so many overs, guys. That's such a low number. Wait, what did they put up? That's the same number San Fran just had, and they went lower. And the Seahawks defense is probably better than the Eagles. Never mind, give me under. Shit, bro, I want to pick the Seahawks. Fuck. Yeah, I have to go San Fran. Sam Darnold, I can't. Spread plus 7.5. Wow. I'm going to go below that. I'm going to go minus 7.5. That's way too high. I don't like that. Minus 7.5. Yeah, minus 7.5. Okay, bet. Moving on to the next game. So far we picked San Fran, Buffalo, the over for Buff, the under for San Fran, and then we went to beat the spread in Buff and to not beat the spread in San Fran. Okay, what's the next game? It's going to be the worst game. It's going to be so low scoring. I don't care what the under's about to be like 28. It's going to be a low scoring game. Let's check the under. 40.5. I'm going to go wait. I'm going to just start off. New England's fans were not as loud as I thought they were going to be. I thought they were going to be an impact maker like the Bears fans. No. Okay, I'm still going to take the Patriots, though. Drake May. He's solid, man. He's solid. Give him the MVP right now. Okay. Over, under. I'm doing under 40.5. That's looking at a low-ass number. But I think I have to go. They have two really good defenses, and Texans' offense is not that good. Really impressed, though. They put up 30 against the Steelers. Did not watch that full game. That was hella impressive. And then our spread is plus 3. I do think the Patriots are going to win by +3, so we'll go +3 here. Okay, looking good. All right, New England to win and at home. Money line's -170. Texans at New England is going to be under 40.5 points, and New England is going to beat the spread. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking. All right, last game. We got a doozy. Oh, what a time. 6:30 on Sunday. Beautiful. I'm gonna say a lot of things about these teams. What am I at right now? Okay, I only got 20 minutes. Let's try to keep them short. The Rams have an MVP candidate. The Bears have a gay QB. The Rams have a very solid defense. There are a lot of young, solid players. Don't have a lot of experience, but they're solid. The Bears have a very solid D-line and O-line. Did you see the Bears defense against the Packers in the second half? If they play like that, you can never go against them. But the Packers do not have Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. That is a difference maker for the Rams in every single game they play. In my last video, if you watch it, I said the Rams would make it to the Super Bowl. However, the Bears defense played so well. This is the hardest game I will probably have to pick. This comes down to, will Caleb Williams be able to step up to the plate? And here's what I have to say about that. Yes, he is so calm and composure, and when he has the Bears fans behind him at Soldier Field, the Bears are going to be buzzing. The Rams are literally walking into a madhouse. This is the first Bears playoff win in, 20. Did they even win in 2018? No clue. I was barely even alive. I was 8. Oh, this is a crazy game. I don't think the Bears are going to be projected to win. Let's look at that. Yeah, they are. Oh, I called it by a lot. What the hell? Holy shit. Yeah, I do not like this game. Okay, I'm still going to pick all of these things. I'm not going to do player props for this game. Do not bet on this game. This literally could go either way. I'm going Chicago +168, and I'm going to go under. I'm going to go over. These are really good. Wait. I'm picking Chicago because I need their defense to lock in. I'm going, gotta go under then. This is probably my worst game, bro. This is such a hard one. The spread, go -3.5. All right, there it is. Chicago, the game's going to go under 48.5 points, and they're not going to beat the spread. They're going to win by less than 3.5 points. It's a hard game. Do not advise you to bet on that. So let's read out my last ones, and I'll show you my paper. I'm going to pick, all right, Buffalo at Denver on Saturday. Buffalo is going to win this game. The game is going to be over 46.5 points, and Buffalo's going to cover the spread of 1.5. That's the easiest game I'm going to bet on. San Fran at Seattle. This is one of the harder ones. San Fran, the underdogs, walking into Seattle, the 1 seed. As we've seen from the college football playoffs, the 1 seeds, they come off a little rusty. I'm going to go against both 1 seeds here. I went against Denver, I'm going to go against Seattle. San Fran is hot right now. Brock Purdy's solid, but the only reason I'm going against Seattle, I've said it already, I'm going to say it again, Sam Darnold's trash. Overrated, can't play in the playoffs, just kill him at this point. It's going to be under 44.5, really good defenses, and the spread is 7.5. It's going to be less than that. It's going to be a close-scoring game. I think that's a ridiculous spread. If you're going to bet on something, bet on that for sure. Texas at New England. The Houston's got lucky with their first-round matchup, in my opinion. New England's not great. Everyone says New England hasn't played good teams. They beat the Bills, and I have the Bills advancing to the AFC Championship, so the Patriots are going to beat the Texans who play the Bills in the AFC Championship. Ironically, that's going to be a crazy game. I want that to happen so bad. Pick New England under 40.5, and they're going to cover the spread of 3. I think New England's actually going to rout Texas. Right now, I'm going to say it. Rams at Chicago. This is probably going to be my most controversial pick. As we see right now, the Rams have a 38% chance at winning. I'm a numbers guy. I'm picking them. It's in Soldier Field. They made such an impact last game. Their defense needs to play second half. If I don't see the defense come up, if they don't stop them the first 2 drives, I'm wrong. Just sell your bet instantly. If the Rams score on the first 2 drives, and one of the first 2 drives, sell your bet. Just call it. It's going to be under 48.5. I don't think it's actually going to be under 48.5, but I need it to be because I think if it's over 48.5, the Bears lose. And then they're not going to cover the spread. They'll win by less than 3.5. There's my picks. I might save player props for another day because it's already been a long episode. That will be it for today. I love you all. Peace out.